Hey guys, this is Kyle, iGhettoHD. In this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rendering out 3D text without the background. So I'll show you what it's going to be looking like at the end. Basically, the last tutorial we made this simple 3D text. This is it rendered out, and it has this city in the background. We don't really want that, because if we're going to be making a desktop background, we don't want some random city just, sat there. And we could mask it out, draw around it all and take it all out, but the best way to do this is straight into Cinema 4D, render it out without the background. So you're going to get this is the text, and as you can see there's nothing behind it, and you can just move it around freely. So to do this, you want to go into Cinema 4D, you want to click on this button here, this is the render settings button, and you go over to general, make sure that's on full render, go to output, go to film video and HDTV 1080 29.97, go to save and choose where you want to save it. I'm going to save it as, click on this button here, and let's save it as 21. There we go. Now this is the most important part of the whole process. If you don't do this, it's not going to work. So you need to make sure you click on Format PNG, or if you are on Mac, I believe you have to go to QuickTime PNG. Once you've done that, you want to make sure you have you want to make sure you have alpha channel ticked, and you want to make sure you have straight alpha ticked. Sorry, I can't really talk today for some reason. So you want to make sure you have them two ticked, simply because the alpha channel makes the background go away, and the straight alpha just sort of makes it look nicer in my opinion. You don't have to have straight alpha ticked, but you need to make sure alpha channel is. Now I want to go to anti-aliasing, make sure this is on best still image, and then 1x1 and 4x4. Then just leave the options as they are. Then you want to turn on effect, global illumination and ambient occlusion if you want to. That is not to do with the process, that just makes the whole thing sort of the lighting look a little bit better, as you might have known from the previous tutorial. So after you've done that, you can just close this off and you hit this middle button. What this middle button does is it brings up a window, and this window will render the actual project. And when you finish rendering, you will see on here that the background will show up, like the city in the background, but then a little mask will go around it, and when you open it up you'll see this. In fact, I'll show you right now. Open, and we'll go to that one. This is the pre-render of it. If you didn't already know, I sort of render it beforehand just to make sure. And all these little squares in the background show transparency. Any point you can see these in Photoshop means that there's nothing there. That's the final background, and it's nothing to do with the image. So if I render this out now, it will just show as a white background, depending on what we render it as. But you know what I mean? That's the end product, and I'm glad you guys watched. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Sorry it was a bit kind of sloppy today. I just wanted to rush it out quickly because, you guys have waited a long time since I've had to get a new microphone. If you haven't read my bulletins and stuff, or checked up on my Twitter, that I've had a new mic have to come in. So thanks for being patient, guys. Thanks for still subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and like the video if you can. Until next time, guys, bye.